This is my 87 MK3 Supra, and today we're going to be working on the interior and also trying to figure out why it's leaking gas. Let's get to it. Alright, so first things first, we're going to hit this interior, and I got to change this cluster. You can see right here the speedometer is broken. So we're just going to start by removing this. I got a new one right here that came with the car originally. So let's throw that bad boy in. Let's get the old one out. So to get this cluster out is pretty easy. We just got to remove this radio bezel, and then we got to remove the side switches. Then from there, we just got to remove this cover that sits above the cluster. Then it exposes those screws. We can unscrew those. Then the cluster should pop out. You have to wiggle the cluster a bit because it's held in by the speedometer cable in the back, which I'll show you. But once we got that pulled off, we can pull out the harness in the back right here. As you see, we got the harness off. Then this green little piece is really what holds it in place. That's for the speedometer. So we pull that off and we're good to go. Alright, from there I got the cluster out. Now all I gotta do is switch these light bulbs out because I had some removed. So we threw those bad boys in. Now let's go throw this cluster in. While I'm there, I'm also gonna put this Pioneer radio because my old one that was in here broke. I forgot to record it, but we got the cluster in, we got the radio in. Let's see if it all works. Unfortunately on this cluster the oil pressure doesn't work, but that's fine. I'll just add an external one down the road. Other than that, all is well. Now let's address this gas leak. You see it's leaking very little gas, so let's get under there and let's see what's happening. So I figured it was maybe the one of the lines. So the good thing is I have this removable panel above the fuel pump, so I'm going to take off those screws and let's see what's leaking. Once I got that panel off, I saw none of the lines were wet or leaking, but I saw on the side it was. So let's get under the car and see what's happening. And right away I can see a big old puddle forming right here in this little cover. And after pulling this little plastic piece, I saw that the little tube where the gas goes through, some of the screws maybe came a little loose, so I tightened those bad boys up. And that seemed to be the only reason that I was leaking, so we're all good to go there. And let's see if it starts right up and if there's any more leaks. No more leaking, so we're good to go there. She's starting right up. Listen to that purring, no problems at all. Next, we're going to be changing that oil and doing some basic maintenance, but you're going to have to hit that follow and stay tuned for the next one. Thank you for watching. Appreciate you.